The truth about addiction, embracing pain for recovery. I myself have successfully quit things like alcohol and porn, so I'm in a good position to talk about those subjects. Addiction, in long form, stems from an initial desire to alleviate discomfort or achieve a high. Whatever you might be addicted to right now, it all started with the need for that high, that dopamine release. Let's take porn, for example. Research shows that ejaculation releases dopamine, which creates feelings of pleasures and satisfaction, leading to a cycle of addiction. The cycle of addiction starts like this. You want more of that high, so you start chasing the dragon again and again. This cycle is not unique to pornography. It can apply to various addictive behaviors. According to the American Psychological Association, approximately 5% of adults struggle with pornography addiction. I do think it's much more than 5%, but nevertheless, which can lead to significant negative impacts on relationships, mental health, and overall well-being. While it may bring that short burst of cheap dopamine over time, your brain does adapt. You may find yourself needing more porn, more frequently, and more intensity. And you'll be seeking out more varied content to feel that same level of euphoria, that same high. This phenomenon is supported by research from neuroscience and biobehavioral reviews, which indicates that overexposure to pleasure can lead to a higher threshold for satisfaction, making it increasingly difficult to achieve the same high. Dr. Matte, an expert on addiction, emphasized the opposite of addiction is not sobriety, it's connection. This highlights the importance of understanding the emotional void that addiction often feels. The pain of withdrawal. The triggers for addiction are everywhere, and it hurts not to engage with pornography. The need for pleasure often transforms into a desperate need to avoid pain of withdrawal. Studies indicate that withdrawal symptoms from addictive behaviors can include anxiety, irritability, and cravings, leading to intense discomfort. As Dr. Anna Lemke states in Dopamine Nation, when we do resist discomfort, it amplifies, it multiplies. However, if we do embrace it, acknowledge it, and are aware of it, and let it be, it can then subside. Perspective shifts the focus from resisting to embracing the discomfort, however hard it can be at first. A study published in JAMA Psychiatry found that up to 90% of individuals with a substance use disorder report experiencing withdrawal symptoms, which can be debilitating and lead to a relapse into old habits. You have no other choice but to embrace the pain. There is hope, my friends and my brothers, but that hope comes at a price. You can't overcome addictions like pornography, but you will need to face the demons of withdrawal, the pain, and it will be hard. Willpower alone often isn't enough. I would go even further. I would say that willpower won't get you that far at all. Addiction is a way of avoiding pain, but the only way to truly heal is to confront what you're running from. That's a quote from a recovery advocate. Instead of fighting withdrawals, you have to let yourself and your body welcome it, embrace it. The process of facing withdrawal can take time. A study in Frontiers in Psychology indicates that the average time for withdrawal symptoms to peak is about 3 to 5 days, but can vary depending on the individual and what substance you are consuming. A former addict reflected, I spent years running from my feeling, but when I finally accepted the pain, I realized it was just a temporary state. I began to find peace on the other side of it. Yes, my friends, it will be hard, but if you have the heart and the courage and the bravery to welcome the pain instead of resisting it, the sensations will eventually subside. If you resist, it will persist and may never leave you. By embracing the pain, no matter how challenging it is, it can lead to healing and will lead of inner joy and peace. You guys have to remember that the journey to recovery is not linear. However, acknowledging and embracing the pain of withdrawal is the first step toward freedom. Thank you so much for listening. I am Sebastian. I am a recovery coach, especially when it comes to porn. So I'm here if you need me. See you next time.